So far, Kashin Koji has been a mystery in Boruto, and we really don't know what his end goal is going to be. Now, after the Isshiki fight, and those two kind of duked it out, Kashin Koji escaped. I'm guessing that he's seeking refuge right now, healing up. Assuming that he's alive, it is pretty evident that he is eventually going to come back, but what is he going to come back and exactly do? Now, I feel that if Kashin Koji does eventually come back, it would most likely be to do a couple of things. One of my ideas is that Kashin Koji is going to come back and get revenge on Amato for pretty much setting him up. Amato set him up to die technically, and he only made it so Kashin Koji could defeat Jigen, but Kashin Koji, I guess, did not know that Jigen had a stage 2 and then Isshiki would come out and pretty much body him. So that did catch Kashin Koji by surprise. I guess he didn't realize he would have to fight two people. Isshiki even said something like, does he intend to finish Amato himself? Kind of indicating that in the future, Kashin Koji may or may not try to seek revenge against Amato. Considering Amato was able to shut down Delta, Kashin Koji did take notice of this too, so I think in the future there may be some sort of concern if Kashin Koji does retaliate against Amato, and Amato has this thing where he can sort of just shut down his creations, then Kashin Koji's not really gonna be able to get revenge on him unless there's like some sort of way to counter the shutdown sequence. I just really can't see Kashin Koji joining Amato's side again, because Amato really did screw over Kashin Koji and pretty much left him for dead. And sort of continuing on this, one of the other scenarios that I can see Kashin Koji in is if he and Naruto have a conversation sometime in the future to where they eventually meet up. Considering Kashin Koji is a clone of Jiraiya, I would just sort of like to see their interaction, see the conversations that they would have. Now, I don't know if he would have all of Jiraiya's memories and sort of recognize Naruto from when they spent their time together in Shippuden and all their training arcs and whatever, but during that Kashin Koji fight versus Isshiki, Naruto said that he felt like he cared about him and whatever, so I do feel like Naruto would at least try to treat Kashin Koji well and sort of try to convert him over to helping out the Leaf Village. If they do end up meeting and Kashin Koji gets convinced to help him out, it would be very nice to have someone like Kashin Koji helping out the Leaf Village, but I do feel like if Kashin Koji does end up sticking around for long and sort of helping out, I think he should not be a permanent thing in the story. We kind of already dealt with the whole Jiraiya thing and him not being there. I feel like it might even be better if just after the story's done, just not have Kashin Koji there at all. I don't really know how I feel about another Jiraiya just hanging around the Leaf Village or whatever. I mean, he could be, you know, used as like a viable asset for a while, but I feel like he's going to like die a meaningful death, which is fine too. Having like a final send-off for Naruto and letting Jiraiya see Naruto actually achieve his dream of being Hokage. So I think that would be really cool if they set up that way. Sort of my last sort of thing for Kashin Koji is, if he does assist the Leaf Village, what I really want him to do is help out Konohamaru. Now, Konohamaru has not gotten a W in a very long time. I need Konohamaru to get a lot better because honestly, he is sort of disappointing 9 times out of 10. Now, in the first fight when they clashed Rasengan, Kashin Koji did mention how Konohamaru still needed some ways to go and that he had, you know, ways to improve. So this can sort of set up a scenario to where Kashin Koji helps Konohamaru get stronger. And like I said before, currently Konohamaru does sort of need some training. I feel like if Kashin Koji is involved in that training, then he can definitely help him out. Kashin Koji pretty much already specializes in most of the techniques that Konohamaru uses, so I don't really see it as a bad idea. And he can just sort of help him polish up his technique. So that's pretty much how I think Kashin Koji will be in the story. So when he gets reintroduced, there's still some other stuff that we need to talk about, like sort of future interactions with the legendary Sannin. Will Kashin Koji sort of interact with Orochimaru, Tsunade, and other things of that nature? There's still a lot of questions that we don't really know. Do you guys remember back when Kashin Koji first got introduced to Team 7 and he mentioned something about Mitsuki being Orochimaru's kid or something like that? That could have either been Kara intel, but that kind of intel is supposed to be very secret, so I'm still curious to how Kashin Koji was able to obtain that information and just know that Mitsuki was Orochimaru's kid, because no one should know that information. It's supposed to be very secret. So lastly, do y'all think that Kashin Koji will end up hunting Amato and sort of getting revenge and joining the Leaf and revealing sort of what Amato's true plans are? Or do you think Kashin Koji will just kind of work in his own self-interest and just do whatever he wants to? But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys thought, Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord to keep in touch with me. And I will see you guys later. Peace.